Hi, this is Barbara at Fat Begun 63, and I am down at New House Women's Shelter, and I am interviewing Emily. So, thanks for interviewing with me, Emily.
Sure.
And you are the coordinator?
Development coordinator.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And what all does that pertain to?
I do various fundraising activities. I plan our special events and all kinds of fundraising stuff.
Okay. And can you give us a little bit of history of New House, when it opened up and all that?
New House started in 1971.
Okay.
We were the first domestic violence shelter in the area at the time. And we were based here in Northeast Kansas City. We've been here all 42 years now.
Wow.
And it was actually a coalition of churches from the Methodist Church and the Presbyterian churches that came together and started New House.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So we have very humble beginnings.
Okay. And I'm sure it's grown since then.
Yeah, we've been in, I think, 3 different shelters, this one being the largest. We've been here since 1999, and it's able to house 88 people.
88 people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's women and children?
Yes.
And what's the ages that the kids can be up to a certain age? Or?
All ages of kids. Yep. Moms
Okay.
come, they bring their kids with them.
Okay. Because I heard at one time that the boys, when they come with their mothers, can only be up to a certain age because then they're like considered a
Right.
man.
Well, adult, I guess over 18 you couldn't come. But
Uh-huh.
usually with teenagers we don't get as many. They'll end up going with other family members, or for some reason it's usually younger kids who are here.
Oh, okay. Okay. And how many residents do you have right now?
Right now, I don't know the numbers this morning, but it's usually in the 70s. We have 88 beds, but because we have bunk beds, sometimes some people can't be in the top bunks. So we're usually in the mid-70s, and it's usually around half women, half kids.
Oh, okay. And what kind of programs do you have here for them?
So when people first come, they of course just get their emergency shelter, and they get, a safe place to sleep. They get all the toiletries they need, sheets, clothes, all the basic necessities. And then once they enter our program after 30 days, if they choose to stay, they do therapy. We have women's, children's, family therapy. Case management, which means they're helping them work toward their goals, whether they want to find a job, they want to get into English classes, they want to go back to school. We do classes in nutrition, parenting, and job readiness.
Okay.
And we have just a host of other things going on around here.
Okay. What kind of services do you offer for the kids?
The kids, we have a children's program, which is basically like a daycare, a preschool program. And they do art, and they do exercise, and they do educational activities, and they have a child therapist on there too.
Okay. So is there a therapist on the premises all the time? Or?
Yep, full-time on-site therapist.
Okay.
And what's really exciting is in the next school year, we're starting an on-site school, which is really a big deal that's going on here right now. Because when our kids come into shelter, often they're going to miss some school because of the transition. Either they can't go back to their school right now because it's not safe for their dad to know where they are, or they've just come from a distance and the mom has to find a new school to put them in. So there's just reasons why our kids are often missing a lot of school when they first get here. So by having the school on site, they'll continue right into their program. We're going to have a full-time teacher here.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So that's starting up this fall. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, what other items? Well, when the women leave the shelter, can they continue with some of the services, or do you show them other avenues?
Yeah, so we partner with lots of agencies. Sometimes we'll go into another program's transitional living, but often they'll stay in touch with our case managers, and they'll continue helping them toward their goals even when they've gotten their own housing. And they can also come back for therapy. So there are those avenues if they choose to stay in touch.
Kind of like an outpatient type of deal.
Yeah, kind of.
They can come back if they need.
A lot of people will go into a different program's transitional housing, and they'll have other services there too.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
just that we're really thankful that you guys have donated, and we always need help. So if you're interested in volunteering or donating, give us a call.
Okay. All right. And I'd like to encourage everyone to get with a women's shelter in their area and get on their websites or give them a call and find out what kind of items that they need to donate. And maybe do fundraisers, bake sales, car washes, anything to raise money, because they can always use that to help pay the utilities and whatnot. Maybe even help them out in the kitchen or help them paint rooms, any kind of help that they need. So give them a call and see what you can do. And we can together stop the senseless violence for the women and the kids. So
Thank you.
thank you.
Awesome.